And we are back. Bears franchise. And in the last episode, we beat the Vikings 28-7. Very good game by us. The only big concern I have is the amount of screenplays that were called. Obviously aren't great, but nonetheless, any new signings? Yes, Rams signed Devin Lloyd. Seahawks signed Rasul Douglas. Joshua Palmer signs with the Falcons. And we have a weekly award. It's going to Jamin Davis. 7 tackles, a sack, a forced fumble recovery, and a touchdown. Congrats to him. We have a new ability for Kyle Hamilton since he reached 85 overall. Those are pretty good. Breakout defensive back, it is Tyree Brooks. I had a feeling it would be since he had a scooping score. Hold the Ravens to less than 200 passing yards or get him an interception, fumble recovery, etc. Let's look quickly. They're passing middle of the pack. Running is not great, so we're just going to defend the short pass. For them, they are middle of the pack with both, and I think we're going to establish a run game for this week. Get 1 interception. I really like that. We're gonna say 20 or less. I feel like they're gonna get probably around 17, 200 because it's hard, and we're gonna go for allow under 200 yards. Players to upgrade: Charles Lacey, James Graham, Marcus Coleman. Can't say I recognize Marcus Coleman at all. Anyone going to be injured for this game? No, we are completely healthy while we're here. What about them Patriots? They will be missing Isaiah Wynn and Josh Uche for this game. That is pretty big. I just want to see my league transactions since I don't recognize the linebacker I just mentioned. Donald Carter got signed. Yada yada yada. Alright. Guess he is there. And with Foye Olokun returning from injury, you just gotta make sure that it didn't reset anything. Oh, that's right. After how bad Paul Reese did last week as a return man, we gave him a week. So yeah. Don't worry, Paul Reese. You can be second. Alright. We'll spend staff points either at the end of this episode or next episode. We're gonna watch this Patriots game, and after that, I don't know. We might skip the Saints, depending on how bad they are and how. Because they got blown out, I want to say it was like 49-7 to the Buccaneers last week, so. Turned up to 21. We see Mac Jones, head of this Patriots offense, had himself a pretty solid week 1 game. I believe they lost though in their game. Could be wrong. That's going to be complete to number 19. Tyree went off the list there. That is Odell Beckham. I was going to guess Tyquan Horton. Man in motion. It's going to be a fake to him and a handoff to Damian Harris. He's breaking some tackles. And that's going to be a fumble. Who knows if it is actually a fumble though. James Graham with the recovery. And, well, we're not going to tell by that. Oh, he's down. I have a feeling that's copyright music, but for some reason I can't skip this. I'm spamming X. There was Paul Walton in his game last week. Had a very solid start, and then just a bunch of screen passes that were incomplete. Oh my goodness. How long is this going to take to get a new play? And it's a booth review, so.
Previous play is under review.
You're telling me you took all that time and not even our ball? Second and 6 now. Mac Jones in shotgun. Quick pass over to Hunter Henry, who's going to be about a yard short of first down. 3rd and inches now. Interesting. Hunter Henry is an X factor. It's going to be a handoff, and Damian Harris is easily going to get it, getting up to the 46. Gain of 5 and a first down. Dallas and San Francisco playing each other. These two teams were in the championship game last season. Dallas, of course, winning it, but then falling short 2 weeks later in the Super Bowl to the Chiefs. So maybe you have a team like the 49ers looking to get revenge. Vikings win 35-30 over the Eagles. Bobby Okereke and Tyree Brooks getting there. 3rd and 5 from the 49. Going to be a throw. Jones is scrambling, gonna throw, and it is incomplete. Before it's caught, he was short anyway. And the field goal unit is going to be out there. Short and to the right, attempting a 66-yard field goal. We're tied the record. Now we see the Bears offense out there for the first time. Going to be complete to commit up to around the 39, but might be roughing.
Personal foul. Roughing the
And it
passer.
is.
Defense.
It's going to be a roughing call on Nick Baker. Puts him up to the 24-yard line due to that penalty. 1st and 10 from the 24 now. Walton throws an interception. That's Lindsey with the interception. Well, it's only a matter of time until Walton threw his first interception. Shockey didn't last week. Managed to have a very clean game. And mistakes like that is how you lose games. Damian Harris gets tackled. There is a penalty. It's going to be holding on the offense. Going to be on David Andrews, the center, and we're going to accept it. Not sure if I agree with that. I maybe would have declined it, but I don't think it really matters. I think it's about the same distance anyway. Third and 6 now from the 26. That was caught by David Bell. They bring pressure. And it's incomplete. Odell caught it, but great job there by Sean Murphy Bunting on knocking it loose. And there's no shot of return here, essentially. Just the two, both their guys just got by immediately. First and 10 from the 25 now. 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Hand off to Kenneth Walker, who has some room. Gets tackled at the 42 by the Patriots 43, which is Bailey. Carolina and New Orleans playing each other. Nice division game there. That's going to be caught across midfield to the 43 by Komet with the toe drag. Rams and Giants going to be playing each other. 4:15. All games are in Eastern time, by the way. Walton is going to try and scramble, and he's going to pick up the first down up to the 31-yard line. Managing to get the edge. The Lions and the Packers, nice division game there. That toss to Walker gets a gain of 7. Up to the 24. Under a minute left to go now in the quarter. Bengals leading Dolphins 7-0. Juan Braun catches it up to the 12. Looks like he almost fumbled. And with that, first team in the red zone. And I believe one more play before the end of the quarter. Well, at least one. It's going to be a handoff to Walker, who's going to get maybe a yard. And are we going to see another play? Broncos leading Buccaneers 7-0, by the way. We will not. So, entering the second quarter, we have a tie ball game. Both teams with a donut on the scoreboard. There are the stats, by the way. The Bears have the ball at the 11 with a 2nd and 8, looking to try and put the first points on the board. Incomplete. Cool. That really had an interception and all over it. Buccaneers tied it up at 7 right after we talked about their game. Checks it down to Kenneth Walker, who's going to make a man miss, get up to the 10, but not even close to enough. Jacksonville leads 7-0 over Washington. 27-yard field goal attempt for Matt Gay. And it is good. And with that, the first points of the game belong to the Chicago Bears. 3-0. 41 seconds into the second quarter. First and 10 from the 25 after, the touchback. See a man in motion. Top. Could be a handoff to Harris, who's going to get maybe half a yard. Tennessee leads Baltimore 3-0. Second and 10 now from the 25-yard line. Jones is going to throw. Incomplete. Had a man, but another breakup. Third and 10 from the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh leads Indianapolis 7-3. Jones going. Incomplete. Kyra Gordon, unintentionally, I believe, played good defense. Oh, Toby Newcomb getting involved with the coach. I saw that stat down there. Always wishing well for our former players. To be fair, caught around the 35-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Walker, who's going to get maybe 2. That was Ronald Jones, up to the 37. Houston beating Cleveland 14-7. Another handoff to Rojo, and he's going to get up to around midfield. think it's Rojo. It might be Rojo. Ronald Jones, R-O-J-O. That's his nickname. Don't know if it's Rojo or Rojo. That's a gain of 3 by Walker up to the 47 now across midfield. 2nd and 7. Gonna be a quarterback run by Walton. He's gonna get up to the 32.5 probably, or no, 31.5. That tricked me. I thought that was gonna be a handoff to the running back. I'm glad to see we're integrating, some more design quarterback runs instead of, him just scrambling. And incomplete. Calvin Ridley was unable to get both feet in bounds. Was a bad throw, but I mean, still almost got there. Kenneth Walker's gonna break it outside and going to be just short of the first down. Needs about another yard. Under 4 minutes left to go in the half. Now 3rd and 1 from the 22. It's gonna be a throw. It's gonna be a quick one to Komet. He's gonna get it. And going to be tackled at the 15 by Andrew Wingo. That's enough for a first down. Dolphins tie the game at 7 with the Bengals. 1st and 10 from the 15 now. Kenneth Walker gets stuffed. That's going to be a loss of 3. Well, they're going to say 2. 2nd and 12 now from the 18. I was about to say, I really like that. Unfortunately, only gets really a yard and a half. 3rd and 10 now from the 16. Walton. Over the middle, it's caught by Broughton up to round 5. That's going to take us to a 2-minute warning, and it's enough for a first down. 1st and goal from the 5. Shotgun formation. Interesting call. And Komet is wide open. And the Bears will extend their lead to 10-0, assuming the extra point is good. 1:57 remaining. I do believe Bears have ball to start 2nd half as well. Gain of 5 up to the 30. Jones is going to be sacked back at the 23. And Bears take their first time out, trying to get the ball back. 3rd and 12 from the 23 down. That handoff gets 2. Steelers lead 17-13 over the Colts. They're having a great game. And what I mean by that is like the fans. That's caught at the 32, fair caught. San Francisco leads 7-6 over Dallas. Complete to Kenneth Walker. And Malcolm West gets injured. Browns, Texans tied at 14. Going deep. Incomplete. Tried to get Juan Bryan, but that's a very good cornerback. I like the confidence he shows in his hopefully new receiver. I shouldn't say new. I just say he's been here for, this is his 4th season here. That's going to be short the first down. And the punting unit's going to be out there. I agree with that call. Don't want to give them any, free opportunities. Mac Jones and the Patriots have 24 seconds to try and get points. And they're going to try. They're going to throw for these. Incomplete. Kyra Gordon will just make in coverage, getting up in there. That only took 3 seconds. So dang, Dolphins 21-10. They, certainly jumped in points. Patriots take a timeout with 16 seconds left up to the 36. Hail Mary is definitely an option. They only rush free, so Jones is bound to find someone eventually. And they're going to get points out of it. He gets out of bounds too. Up to the 24. Gonna just turn a little bit so I can see who you were. 41-yard field goal attempt. It's good. And with 2 seconds left, the Patriots get on the board. Down 10-3 now. And I doubt we see anything. Maybe, this return turns into something. Gonna need to go about 96 yards though. And it gets up to the 30, not bad. Tampa Bay leading Atlanta 14-7. And that's gonna do it for this first half. Here are the stats for those of you who are curious. Bears leading 10-3. Now we're going to take a look around the league to see how every team is doing. Starting out, we head to Philadelphia, where the Vikings win 35-30. Kyle Meeks 3 touchdowns, 2 of those to Dalvin Cook, and 1 of them to Jefferson. Javonte McDowell with 4 touchdowns, 1 to A.J. Brown. Next, we're heading to Miami, Florida, where the Dolphins lead 21-10. Joe Burrow with a touchdown and an interception. Tua with a touchdown. Oh, and Ezekiel Elliott with a touchdown as well. Finally, Falcons down 14-7. Spencer Bowling with a touchdown. Bijan Robinson with touchdown. Brian Robinson, McQueen with a touchdown. Nothing for no touchdowns for, Falcons, but almost got a receiver over 100. Next gen stats, here are the Patriots when it comes down to throwing the ball short. And here are the Bears when it comes down to running the ball inside. Bears do receive second half kickoff up 10-3. Second half is underway. Fielded around 7. Going to be returned up to around 29. Drinking some water. Gotta stay hydrated. That's going to get nowhere by Kenneth Walker. Jacksonville leads 10-0 now over Washington. There's a decent hole. Ronald Jones only able to get about 4 out of it. Third and 6 from the 34-yard line. It's going to be complete. Loss of 2 yards though. Tennessee leads Baltimore 10-7. Bad start to the quarter. Well, the half really. A 3 and out. And that punt, is it? It's going to take a seat around the 2-yard line. Jack Fox with an amazing punt. And we know it's a run. They're trying to avoid the safety. And they're not going to do so. Nick Bosa and Bernard Cooley getting there. Steelers lead 24-13 over the Colts. So maybe not a bad start. And returned up to the 40-yard line. San Francisco extends their lead 14-6 now. That's going to be a fumble. Luckily, one of our O-linemen are going to get there. It's going to be a decent loss, though. 16 yards. Long got his, he threw, and just, yeah. Browns lead 21-14 now. Second and 26. A run play? Are you serious? That gets free yards? You need 20 free yards. Throw the ball. That's 2 chunk plays. Those are doable. And Juan Broughton can't hold on to it. I was about to be so shocked. Another far punt by Jack Fox. Turned up to the 25-yard line though. Thrown across his body is incomplete. Second and 10 from the 25-yard line now. Jones completes it. Still don't know who 14 is because it hasn't ever told me. I guess maybe is, oh, it's David Bell. Never mind, it did tell me, I just forgot. That's going to be complete up to the 40. Gain of 5, second and 5 now from the 40. Don't know who that is, can't see a number. That is Odell, up to the 47 for a first down. You know, like the Patriots are starting to heat up after maybe something the coach said. Really got them, you know, going. Gain of 8. Luckily we have a 2-score lead of 9 points. Damien Harris managing to get just enough for a first down. Matt Jones in shotgun, guys. We know this is a pass. And incomplete. Looks like you pretty much just threw it away. Jones now. Pressured in. Jamin Davis, I want to say someone else. Obviously. Don't know who. 3rd and 18. A field goal is still a very good possibility, but first down, gonna need a lot. It's gonna be a screen pass, and I don't even think they're gonna get a field goal now because of that. Down at the 47. Yeah, they're gonna punt instead of attempt a 64 yarder. They attempted 66. Shocking not attempting 64. Ooh, that's a bad punt. Down at the 25. Titans lead 17-14 over the Ravens. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Steelers lead 31-21 over the Colts. They're having a great game, those two. Pretty close, you know. Is that caught? I can't tell. Pretty. He holds on to it, but was it a first? They're going to say it's a first down. Just barely a first, too. Looking to throw that one away. I gotta say, Walton, love that call. Though you might have had a bit more time, it's all cool because as long as you're throwing the ball away, that's something you never did before. What? He didn't catch that? He was out? Ah, just barely. That's caught by Wildering. Am I dumb? Did they change the side of the field we're on? That's gonna do it for the quarter. We have the ball at the 40, up 12-3 there. The third quarter stats for those of you who are curious. Entering the 4th now. Bears looking to extend their lead. Patriots trying to hold on to any, you know, opportunity they can to, you know, just get back into it. That's a throwaway. Cleveland now starting to run away with it, up 24-14. Clement catches up to the 35. Third and 6 from the 35. Just don't take a sack or an interception. That's a first down. That's best case scenario. Oh, now you take the sack though. It's going to be a loss of 7. David Ajabo with the sack. We need to get yards. I do not want a deep field goal. That's complete to come up to the 31. That's better. 3rd and 12 now. Just try and stay in bounds. Chew the clock. That stops the clock. 48-yard field goal attempt from Matt Gay to make it 15-3. And it's good. And with 5:48 now, still a 2-score game. Well, I don't think it couldn't. Yeah, it was a 2-score game regardless, even if we scored a touchdown. Also, we went for a 2-point conversion. Dolphins running away with it on the Bengals, 28-10. Hand off to Harris, gets maybe a yard. Falcons tied it up at 14 with the Buccaneers. And Mac Jones is going to be sacked by Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa has his X Factor now. And near we got there again. Mac Jones barely getting the pass away. 3rd and 17 now from the 33. Just over 4 minutes left to go. And unable to catch it is Hunter Henry. And 4th and 17, what do you do? Go for it. This is more than likely the game because you're setting up the Bears with great field position if you don't. And Mac Jones avoids the sack for now, but he's going to be down at the 20. Boye Oluokun and Justin Jones getting there. Ooh, the Colts not out of it yet. Down 31-24. Dallas and San Fran tied at 14. Quick pass to Ridley, incomplete. Just got popped out, it looked like. I don't know why we were passing there. Kenneth Walker going to be short of the first down. I think you go for this if you don't get it. Cleveland definitely running away with it. 31-14. Cool. That was open. Okay, now you don't go for it. And the Bears, 18-3. Incomplete, trying to go deep. Very tight window, incomplete. That one's also incomplete. Hunter Henry not able to get both feet inbounds. And we have 2 X Factors activated, I just realized. That is complete at the 46. That's Christian Watson. I need him to run the ball so I can get that 200 with Tyree Brooks. But they're just not doing that. He needs free yards. Because for some reason it's just so OP to go in, speed formation. And maybe the sacks count. Depending on the amount of sacks, we'll give him a star if, the sacks mean he went under 200. Which he definitely did. If you include sacks, he is like still another 30 yards, it feels like. And they're going to go for the extra point. Wait, why are they going for an extra point? Oh, never mind. I was like, that's going to make it a 9-point game. Never mind. They're now down by 8. So they need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They're going to go for the onside kick. And they still have 3 timeouts. So even if they don't get this, it's not over. It's recovered by Daquan Wiggins. And the Bears are very, very close away to putting this game on ice. Ronald Jones reaching. Going to be just short. Patriots take their first time out. And assuming he doesn't fumble, I believe that is the game. So if Tyree Brooks doesn't get star dev, we're going to give it to him because theoretically they had under, 200 passing yards, including the sacks. Or maybe they do give it to him, and then he gets the XP as well. I'm not going to give him XP, obviously. That's just too cheap. And we're going to go for a field goal to make it 21-10. 50-yarder from Matt Gay. He missed. Wide to the right. That's Connor. Of course they would just go on this hot streak and get 5 more yards. 6, technically, because, 200 flat. So, oh, doesn't even matter. I guess they do include sacks. We're going to advance week. How long are we in? 39 minutes. Okay, so this, we do every guy but national. See? We can't. How do I scroll over? Oh, there we go. You're going to set safety for him? No. We are going to do wide receiver. Remember, we're doing D-tackle. I don't need interior offensive lineman. Northeast, cornerback, tight end. There we go. Yeah, we're doing cornerback. And finally, we're doing outside linebacker in new. The reason I'm doing corner is corners can play safety. They normally do. A lot of the corners do play safety once they are old. And oh wait, We are doing defensive end. That's right. So defensive end is not a big need of mine. So it doesn't really matter. That's the bad region. It's more so because that is just the one we don't need at all. So we have some players to upgrade. We are going to simulate this game. Tyree Brooks will manually do you. I'm gonna give you zone. Put you at the 77. And in a contract year, that overall boost might, or that not overall, excuse me. Currently the Saints have the first overall pick. Packers are at 8 are projected to take right tackle Cameron Vanover. Lions at 19 projected to take wide receiver Doug Skinner out of UCF. We're at 22 projected to take cornerback Andrew Anderson out of Oklahoma. At 30, we're projected to take cornerback Jamion Pryor. Don't we have another first round pick? At number 2, we're projected to take Danny Russell, left end out of UCF. So we have the Vikings and the Bengals. That must mean the Bengals. Right? It is Vikings Bengals. We'll do our weekly strategy. We did get a practice squad player signed. We're going to wait, what are they good at? They suck with running and great at passing, so we're gonna defend a short pass. They're horrible at stopping the pass, so we're gonna pro it short. Alright. For these, since we're simulating, stats aren't going to be as, like, so we can do like 250 yards, and we're gonna go for win the turnover battle. Since we're simulating these games, like not watching them, but like full simming, it means our stats are gonna be better. Since normally it just registers as 8-minute quarters, for simulations like these, it's going to register as Franklin Henderson. Wait, who signed him? Eagles. Alright, well I know who that is. That was our 5th round pick, the safety, who I really liked. We just didn't have a need for safety, which sucks. Oh, practice squad eligible. Alright. We're gonna go with Ramon McLean. We'll replace one rookie with another. He's actually a higher overall than what Franklin Henderson was. Players ready to negotiate. We're not going to negotiate with anyone, but here are the players. Sean Murphy-Bunting, Bobby Okereke, Yannick Ngakwe, Darren Rivers, Corny Ferguson, Kelvin Joseph, Grover Stewart, Kendrick Green, Tyree Brooks, Justin Jones, Juan Broughton, Braxton Jones, Marcus Coleman, Sterling Weatherford, Ryan Neal, Nikel Roby-Coleman, Doug Kramer, Deontay Rivers, Doug Little, Kyrie Irving. This is why. 122 million cap space. This is why you hold on to your cap space when you can. Because a guy like Sean Murphy-Bunting, who has no interest, and we'll just sign Sean Murphy-Bunting. So I'm allowed to negotiate with them during the bye week. Whenever during the bye week, once we clinch or get eliminated from the playoffs, or week 18 if we are still fighting for a playoff spot and we haven't clinched at all. And one time. So that's my one time with Sean Murphy-Bunting. If he would have rejected, I would have had to wait till the bye week. See, I can negotiate with Okereke, and that's it. He's the only one I'm available to negotiate with. But with him, he's only an 85 and 30 years old and interested. I think we're gonna wait on him until he regresses a bit more. And let's just hope we get the win. It's gonna be very embarrassing if we lose to the Saints. 24-21. Ooh, we barely win. Okay, that's going to do it for this episode. We'll spend our staff points. Oh. And we're going to spend it on, here, obviously. We got this one because we're more likely to trade away our players than to trade for players. I don't think that's a big need of ours. And we'll get this as well just to kind of unlock this. Alright, now that is going to do it. In the next episode, we'll watch the 49ers, 2 3-0 teams going to go at it. 2 teams who made the playoffs last year. The 1 and 2 seed, actually. 49ers being the 1 seed. And both teams being eliminated by the Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs. Any news? Quickly, Brandon McManus signs with the Titans. Yeah, that's it. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I did. And since it's a new week, actually, before we do end, it's rosters, right? I believe it is rosters, not depth chart. We currently have the 14th, 16th, and 27th pick in this year's draft. Then we also have a spare 4th and a bunch of 7ths, which I'm thinking we could just kind of use. Like, I'm pretty sure like 2 7s could make a 6, so we could get 2 6, and maybe trade those 2 6 for a 5th, and maybe those 2 5ths we have for a 4th. And we could trade 2 4s for a 3rd. Just kind of keep using those to trade up. So yeah. And plus, we're probably not going to use all 3 of our first round picks. I could see us using 2 of them. Probably only 1 though. And then yeah, we'll just kind of trade the others away for either very good players or, more draft picks. Kind of just try and, use these draft picks to just kind of wait until we're back. Because with our roster, I'm going to say it, I think we're one of the best rosters in the league. You look at this team, when I look at holes, I don't see any on offense. Like, Brian Cohen's going to replace Kendrick Green after this season, more than likely. Oh, look at this. The things did reset. I'll just fix that off stream. Like, yep, there's Paul Reese. So yeah, I don't see much of a hole with our team at the moment. Besides D tackle, which is probably where we'll go with our first round pick. Unless there's a great D tackle in free agency since we have all this money. And then hopefully James Graham just pans out because we're letting Yannick Ngakoue walk after this season and letting James Graham take over. So hopefully they work out, But if you look, I don't see many holes on my team, which is why I'm just going to more than likely just keep trading, picks we have this year for next year and so on and so forth until we need to draft specific positions when we are becoming bad so we can, either one, get cheaper, in case like we're getting close to the salary cap, to get cheaper, or, these guys will get old eventually, so we can draft young guys high in the draft and, and hopefully get good players. So, it's kind of smart because more than likely when a team is trading up, they are interested in trading up, and they'll usually offer more than what the pick's actually worth because they don't want to risk, a player getting taken that they are interested in. Hence the reason why I felt like I traded more than what I should have to get Paul Walton when I traded from it was like 5th overall to 1st overall because I needed a quarterback and I didn't want to risk. More than likely, only one quarterback was going to go before me, and that was probably going to be to the Broncos, which, by the way, it was. I just didn't want to risk it. So I traded up so I wouldn't have to risk it. And even though there was, I'd say, 3 worthy quarterbacks worth taking, I wanted my guy, and I felt like I was in the position where we could do something with him. And turns out we did. We made the playoffs, and now look at us. We're 3-0 to start. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. I did. Goodbye. And in the next episode, we'll watch the 49ers game, and I don't know about the Dolphins. So yeah, goodbye.